We goody?
Yes, sir. We on.
The real Flamez, Top Mob.
Yo, what we doing, baby?
K-Top Mafia. We out here. Boston. MASS3. KOTD.
Facts.
What we doing?
Facts.
What we doing?
Facts. Literally, like that's what I'm doing. Like,
oh, okay. So you got a 3-round battle with Mickey Factz?
Most definitely. 2.5 rounds, but I got the third coming.
Copy that. What we looking at? Like, we looking like we gonna look aggressive day. We looking at a real lyrical day. Or we looking with red pill, blue pill? What's happening?
It might be both combined. But this time, instead of me being aggressive, I'm gonna rap far away from it. It's a booby trap. I want you to come to me. See, I learned something. You can't be the aggressor all the time. You gotta set the bear trap.
I like that. So you got a plan for him when he approaches you.
Walk into my plan.
Oh, okay.
Walk into my plan. Okay. I get it.
I dig it. So how long you been preparing for this match?
Since yesterday.
Okay. Is this something that you've been contemplating having a match with him though before you started preparing?
No.
But they booked it when?
It's probably like a month and a half ago.
So you really just ain't care?
No.
But you care now?
No. You're not supposed to care.
Why is that?
Because the more you care, the worse it becomes.
Do you feel like this battle would affect your career anyway?
Not at all.
Stock up? No. Stock down?
Stock up, no. But there's a lot of people watching this from the other world, which is the music world.
Copy that.
And that's who I'm pertaining to. People don't really care about Mickey Factz in the battle rap world. Okay. He means a lot in the other world, which is the music world and all that shit. He means something.
Okay.
So I'm talking to that world.
Okay. What kind of message you trying to send to that world?
A very big message to the world.
Like what?
Like what my album doing to the world right now. It's most definitely lifting the world up.
Most definitely. I've heard it myself.
Most definitely putting people in a very uplifting state.
Facts.
Hey, Flamez and Dave, like what would y'all say right now on Let There Be Light is probably, let's say, the top 2 songs that's affecting the world
now,
the most?
I'm gonna answer that real quick. There's so many, because I just had a radio meeting. There's so many mixed opinions about the album, dog. It's like, kind of what I planned the album to do, it's doing. I made specific records for specific people. So you got like you got certain people that hit me and be like, nigga, Last Breath, Day Electronica, and First Breath is my favorite shit. Those are the rap nerds. You know what I mean? Then you got like the street niggas, the block boys, Ratchets, King of the Dot, nigga, turn up. Then you got the females that like the whole female section, you know, from Ratchets, the girl shit, the queens. It's a mixture though. Everybody feel a different way. You know, and then you got like a lot of niggas like King of the Dot is the medium. No, not King of the Dot. Finesse God. Niggas like Finesse God is the medium record. Like it's semi-lyrical, not really lyrical, catchy, not, you know what I mean? It's like the medium record. So it's mixed feelings. Like, what's your favorite ones on there?
My favorite ones, I would say the first track, which would be Let There Be Light, and King of the Dot, and Ratchets.
But it's crazy because when I post on Twitter, like I post what's the favorite song, nobody says Let There Be Light. But that was the only song everyone knew at the album release. I didn't get it. I'm like, y'all know this one word for word. I know why. It's very easier for them to, you know what I mean?
Let There Be Light.
You feel me? It's very,
laid out.
It's like a church song kind of. You know what I mean?
See, I feel like I relate a little bit more.
Yeah.
To King of the Dot and Ratchets and Let There Be Light for the simple reason that your material, it almost seemed like you was targeting a different demographic with that material because the beats you use aren't like any other beats that you use on the album with those 3 in particular. Like Finesse God, I like Finesse God as well, but I think that like what he said, like that's like the bridge between the hard niggas and the backpack niggas.
Yeah, it's
like
the
street. Yeah, it's like the bridge. Right. So the street niggas can kind of they can feel it, and the backpack niggas can feel it too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then you got your super duper lyrical stuff. That's straight up for the book kids. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna look up all the words, find out all the metaphors and stuff like that. But you got your real lyricists that's gonna really appreciate the purists are gonna really appreciate that as well. Because you got some street dudes that's really purists as well too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, those are my 3 though, because I feel like I could relate to those. more than everything else. But the whole album is like,
as a whole,
it's like a full course meal.
but you know what's crazy?
It's
about
like a
the
full
album?
course meal. That's how I could break your album down.
People forget.
Here's a snack, right?
Yeah.
Here's a snack. You building your appetite up. Here's a snack, right? And you're ready for some real food. Then you eat the real food. Then you get your little drink on and your dessert.
Yeah.
And then you lay back and you smoke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The best part about it is that niggas forget there's only 9 records.
Facts.
It shit sound like big. Like it sound like it's like 20 tracks worth of shit. There's only 9 records.
Complete records.
9 complete records.
So it kind of take away from the fact that it's not 12, 13,
Yeah.
1 minute and a half minute,
Yeah.
2 minute tracks. You got complete songs.
Yeah.
Most, if not, I think almost all have like bridges in them.
Yeah.
Like these are complete,
Yeah.
how you say, orchestrated
Records. Yeah.
records. Exactly. And you also coming out with a vinyl.
Yeah, the vinyl's out right now, so you can go get the vinyls at lettherebylight.com, LETTHEREBLYT.com. The vinyls is out and the hard copy is out. So that's it.
Question: When you thought of the idea to release vinyls, did you have a specific audience in mind, like DJs or
no. So
old heads?
What's happening is I check the internet a lot, but not just the United States internet. I check the world internet.
Okay.
And there's a vinyl epidemic in London, in Europe, and in Australia. So vinyl is actually selling more than digital right now. So I was like, you know what? And when I checked my statistics, 75% of my following that buy things from me are from over like London, Australia.
That's
I had
interesting.
to feed them.
Why do you think that is?
60% is Australia.
I think it's a reason they're relating to you more.
Australia is a goon country. All the criminals there, the goons. That's what the niggas don't know. Australia is literally the goon country.
You gotta elaborate.
You didn't know all the criminals got moved to Australia?
Nah.
Like, the world criminals.
Nah.
Australia is goon capital.
So they all rocking with
That nigga wild, dog. We fuck with that nigga. That's what it is. Them niggas is goons,
Okay,
dog.
so your largest demographic of listeners is coming from Australia.
Australia.
What's second and third?
Second is London. Third, King of the Dot. And then the last is America.
Would it be all right? The last is America. But still a big.
Yeah, still a big. It's
All
still
right,
a big
big
portion.
portion.
Yeah.
Would you say you appeal more to listeners on the East Coast or the West Coast?
East Coast, by far.
Why is that?
I rap too much.
Okay.
West Coast. I mean, with the Kendrick being an exception.
Okay.
But prior to Kendrick, the biggest lyricist we had was The Game.
Okay.
And prior to that, it was Ice Cube. Lyricism has never really been a very big thing on the West Coast. For example, how the West Coast don't really fuck with Crooked Eye like that.
Okay.
And it's because he's literally too lyrical.
Would you say it's probably because he's aligned with a more East Coast group?
No. This
Has
is
it been like
before
that? Has it been like that?
He's too lyrical.
Okay.
West Coast niggas, dog, we smoke the best of the weed. We chill out under palm trees. Niggas ain't trying to hear super metaphorical, dog.
You was just in New York.
Yeah.
For
about a week.
About a week or two, yeah, all right. And you spent a good amount of time traveling around the hoods, the streets.
Random public pools, all type of shit.
How would you compare your experiences in New York as opposed to
in New York? I can't walk without, the thing. Like, I can't walk without. In California, niggas be like, oh, that's what they like. Because the thing is, California niggas, everybody feel like they made it in Cali.
Okay.
It's the Hollywood thing, like, you daylight, nigga, but nigga, I'm so-and-so.
Yeah.
Because everybody doing something.
So it's not a big deal to see you?
It's not a big deal to see me because niggas see bigger niggas and niggas working with bigger, whatever.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, it might be a random nigga you run into and a nigga got like 8 million followers. Like, you don't know what he do. That's California for you. Oh, that nigga design shoes or something. Oh, I didn't know. You know what I mean? So, in Cali, everybody doing something.
Okay.
Everybody. You know what I mean? So niggas don't really got that groupie thing. And then, not the groupie thing, but not the fan out thing. And then on top of that, the gangbanging thing don't let niggas fan out.
Okay.
Nigga be like, I'm still, instead of just humbling your pride and going, oh, that's Daylyt, let's take a picture. Nigga be like, fuck with him, cuz. It is.
Okay. And out here?
I'll hear niggas like, yo, that's Daylyt. I'm taking a picture, dog. I don't give a fuck. So that's the thing with Cali, like niggas just be too thuggish.
All right. I don't know if you could, like, you know, let's say go back to when you first started coming up and you knew you wanted to make it in music, right? What type of steps did you have to take? And when did you come to a realization that you had to be a certain character to make it to a certain level?
I learned one thing about up and coming rappers. They spend too much time rapping and not studying the rap game. I start actually studying the rap game and I start looking at the greats. All of them did antics. Everyone. Every single one. Going back to motherfucking Jimi Hendrix. He dressed up in all type of weird, you know what I mean? Like, everyone. Everyone did antics. Busta Rhymes, Prince, Mike, anybody you can name did shenanigans. Everyone. Everyone.
So you took a little bit from everybody.
The greats. Not everybody, just the greats.
The greats.
James Brown, shenanigans. Took the cape off. Oh, let me go, nigga. I'm back to the stage. Oh, everybody had a shit. Big Daddy Kane, maximum shenanigans. Fake dropped the mic, picked it up, kept back rapping. Shenanigans, dog. Everyone. Everyone. I studied that. I'm like, yo, every single top, like I'm talking about nigga that's labeled as a great
legend.
A legend.
Yeah.
Shenanigans.
So you felt like that was a route that had to be taken.
Had to be taken.
Okay.
Busta Rhymes, shenanigans.
Now you at a different level now.
Yeah.
You at a level where
I got there.
You there.
I did.
And you necessarily don't need shenanigans anymore.
No, and I haven't been doing it. But
okay, here we go.
Now it can't be wild shenanigans. It has to be orchestrated shenanigans.
For example?
Matrix.
Publicity stunts.
Okay.
But not necessarily stunts. For example,